history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too.
Arthur, stop your silly nonsense. When Grandad asked me, he said, I really would like you to be my wife and marry me. And I said, oh, when had you got in mind, you know? So he said, well, soon. I didn't want to get married initially, and Arthur said he wasn't going to bother to get married, and we both changed our opinion on that. And he walked me down the aisle, and I remember I'd said to Arthur the night before, I'm going to be so nervous tomorrow. I said, will you please just look around and look back and see me as I'm coming down to you? And he said, all right, be all right. And I sort of started down with my father, and I thought, is he going to? It's a hell of a long walk from the back of the church down to the front. And he never looked. And then until I got about 2/3 of the way down, and then he had a quick look. Now that was all right then.
They've shared a lot of moments together. They've shared a lot of their life together. Their values of life have been very similar.
But they have a fantastic relationship, and to still walk down the street and hold hands after so long, after so many years of marriage, to still laugh and share special moments, they are an inspiration.
You see them as a wonderful couple who have been very resilient over the years, put up with me all these years as well, along with the rest of us, but just a very close couple who are just a shining example, I think.
They are very supportive of each other, and I think that's been the case all the way through from their younger years right the way through to current day.
Because this day and age, to be together forever is a very hard thing to come across, and I tell you, that's where the congratulations comes to.
You can tell how much they love each other, like truly love each other.
Obviously truly meant for each other. They are soulmates.
I think the both of them have done incredibly well, and it's rare now to see obviously a relationship last this long, but it's also quite rare to see such a simple relationship.
Around Woodtown.
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 So Woodtown.
To Woodtown.
Living at Woodtown.
Woodtown.
Down at Woodtown.
Everything was sold except Woodtown.
Wish I were back on the farm. Oh, I wish I were back on the farm. If you wanna learn your lesson and hear what I'm confessing, oh, I wish I were back on the farm. Now I was just a hayseed with a straw stuck in me mouth. I packed me bag and took a train.
Just experiencing the farm life as a little boy, when I could first walk in my red wellies, and he would take me down there and he would let me feed the calves. In fact, I had one memory, right? There was a calf that had just been born, and we had to feed him, obviously by bottle. And this calf would come up to me straight away in the morning, first thing, and would be fed. And we did it every day the time I was staying down there. And one day, the cow wasn't there. So I went to Grandad, where's my favourite cow? We'll call it Daisy, for example. Right, Daisy the cow, Tom, is dead. And I, what? He went, yeah, you fed it too much milk. No, I never. Until this day, I believed I killed Daisy.
We would have been on the farm, feeding the animals, riding side on the tractor.
So Woodtown's obviously the fondest part of our childhood, of all of our childhoods, as we know. And it was an incredible place, and we were so lucky. And I don't think any of us quite realised just how lucky we were to have that. And being able to, Grandma going off and Grandma letting us as the kids go off and go and play armies, and me and the cousins arguing over what we're playing armies or if we're playing robbers, cops and robbers.
Riding Grandad's tractor and eating Grandma's pasta with butter and cheese. That's my earliest memories, probably. Very odd, but that's probably it. And picking his peas and strawberries from his garden.
I came slightly into it later. I was unfortunate because I'm obviously the youngest, and I didn't quite get to spend as much time down at Woodtown as everybody else got to spend. But I remember going into the barn where Grandad kept his old tractor, and this tractor was, this thing should have been taken off. Well, it wasn't on a road, but it should have been put away. But Grandad kept using it and kept, you know, taking it out. He'd stopped farming at this point, and he used to use it for us kids to go up and down the lane.
The link box at the back, if you went down Hams especially, and down the drive, there was a bit bumpy. And in the link box, when the tractor went over a pit or a bump, the link box you'd shoot up in the air. Sometimes the link box would have gone before you come down.
You wouldn't be allowed to do it if it
No,
could be seen.
no, you'd be sent to jail for what we did then.
And then they'd sit on the ruddy flatbed trailer, and I'd make them sit right in the middle. In the end, I had to go and sit up there as well, because they'd be sitting, but they'd be playing. Then they'd bump, bump, bump up the lane. And Grandad just say, "Go slower, for goodness sake, Arthur!" Bump, 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 and then they'd jump all over the place. Not that they wanted to jump, but they'd just be bounced around.
The boys were very small. Tom was a toddler then, and toddling around. So he helped with the sale of the bullocks with the auctioneer. It was an incredibly emotional day.
The front porch.
She spent a lot of time.
Arthur,
there,
I did
and
not
then-
spend a lot of time there. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. But it was one place I could go. I was very poorly. I had a nervous breakdown for a couple of years. And I used to find that the front porch was the perfect place to just sit in the porch, look at the view, and all of a sudden everything would fall into place. It was a lovely place to. I still say that's one of my favourite memories anywhere, is sitting in that front porch. I can never remember having had a row and fallen out with Grandad, ever, in that 60 years. One short word, perhaps now and again, but never fallen out. Do you remember anything?
Just a look would do it.
Well, if you thought your look would frighten me, you got another thought coming. I don't know that any of you were trouble, but I know that I had the most wonderful time with Thomas and James eventually. But Thomas, Kate, you're next to Thomas in age, aren't you? Then James and Jack, and always it was wonderful. You would go around with me in the car. I'd come and look after you sometimes you come down and stay. We had lots of good times, really lovely times to remember. So I hope you will remember them.
Well, the secret was, an uncle of mine said, there's only one thing you want to get right, and that's yes, dear. And if you always say that, you'll get away with it.
My secret is I love him.
Good secret.
Quite simple.
Say yes.
But you love Grandma.
Yes.
You got to live with me after days have left the house a minute, mister.
You have taught me just to love and care, all right? And you truly are the meaning of love.
I think I've learned to incorporate that into my relationship by just not quite giving Yaz whatever she wants, but it's being as supportive as you can.
Us grandchildren
I've got a lot to thank them for. And thank you to both of you for taking care of us and showing us the true meaning of love. And I really hope we get that.
I think there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, because that's all make-believe, it's in the films, but I think Grandma and Grandad have pretty much nailed it, what it is to be in love with each other, surround yourself with loved ones and have what is, I'd say, a pretty good family. I mean, I look at them and they're happy, they bicker, they have a laugh with each other, they are more than lovers, they are friends, and that's the best thing, I think. Oh, wow.
This presentation. Popped in the oven for half an hour and it should be delicious.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandad. I'm very proud of both of you for staying together for so long, and long may it continue.
Grandma, Grandad, I just want to say a massive congratulations on your diamond 60th wedding anniversary. You two are a true inspiration to all of us in the family, and I love you lots.
Congratulations, Sylvia and Arthur, on your 60th wedding anniversary, and I just want to say thank you for welcoming me into your family.
Grandma and Grandad, 60 years, that's incredible and really inspirational. It's amazing. Well done for getting that way, and Grandad, well done for the patience that you put up with. Love you both lots.
Congratulations on your diamond wedding anniversary. I hope you have a great time.
Mum and Dad, here's wishing you a fantastic diamond anniversary. Many congratulations.
Sylvia and Arthur, 60 years diamond wedding anniversary. It's just amazing how you've done so much together and been together for so long, and a wonderful inspiration to all of us. But many congratulations, and here's to many more years together.
The two of you have known each other for so long and have been through so much and have really just enjoyed your life so very, very full. And I think that to see the two of you here today and celebrating this milestone in marriage is just fantastic. Congratulations to you both.
Congratulations on 60 years of marriage. The only downside of that is I'm getting older too. But lovely to have all the family round to celebrate your wonderful